What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing ethereal mermaid sea monster. I don't know what you want to call it. I didn't have an exact idea going into the look what I was going to do with color, but I'm so happy it came out with this like greenish blue color with these like really pretty pink lips. I just had fun and I played, and I really wanted to use these little stick-on pearls that I got from Michael's Crafts, and I think it's an awesome look for especially this kind of Halloween that we're gonna have this year. If you go to a party and you need to wear a mask, this is great to accentuate your eyes. You can even put like a little pearl headband in or some pearl earrings. There's so many fun things you can do with it and how to play with this look. I had so much fun doing this, and please like and subscribe if you are into the videos that I'm doing. I would really appreciate it. And comment down below. Let me know what you want to see in the future, and I'll be happy to do it for you guys. Thank you so much, and have fun. Okay, let's get started. I am going to, obviously since we're doing this like very ethereal look, mermaid, I'm going to mix a little bit of my RMS Living Luminizer with my little tinted moisturizer here. This is the Cover FX Luminous Tinted Moisturizer. I got it in a little sample kit, and I don't want a heavy coverage for this type of thing. It'll work just fine. So I'm gonna take the end of a brush here and scoop out some of this luminizer and put it in my hand, because I want to mix the tinted moisturizer or the foundation with this, so it gives us that really beamed up, otherworldly look. So that's that. Let me put some tinted moisturizer in my hand. So I'm gonna make a little concoction here with my finger, and then we are going to apply to the skin. So I'm just gonna dot it all on. And I think I'm going to use my hands to buff it in. That just gave us really dewy skin, very wet looking skin, and I love the way it turned out. I'm just gonna add a little bit of under eye concealer and cover up any spots here. So I'm gonna use my tried and true RMS Living Luminizer. Uncover up. I am on my last leg. I just bought a new one yesterday, so I'm so excited to start using that. So just gonna do under the eyes. I got my little pearl ring on in lieu of the theme. I think this ring was from when I was a baby. That's why it's on my pinky. So I think that's good for now for base. I'm not going to powder yet, because this look really isn't about powder, because it's supposed to be like we have wet skin, we're coming out of the ocean. So I might add a little bit of powder later at the end, but we'll wait on that. I am just going to do my brows quick. Like always, Hourglass Arch Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel. Run it through my brows quick. We are going to move on to the eyes, and then we'll go back and finish the face at the end, just because I want to see where we get with the eyes. I mean, I know what I kind of want to do, but I don't have the exact plan listed out. So I think I'm going to use part of this palette, which is the Beauty Wanderess Seascape. And I think I'm going to use this color here, kind of in the inner corner. It's a very seafoamy green. And then I'm also going to play with this Pat McGrath palette, which I used in my purple eyeshadow video. I'm gonna take this color and sweep it across my lid just to give it some sort of shape. And I know it looks dark, but we're gonna just do a very light wash. mostly in the crease and out. Same on the other eye. And that just gives us like a little bit of a shape before we add all these light colors, because it is going to get very sparkly. So we want to have some sort of depth so we don't lose our eye shape. So every time I start a sentence, I say so. It's so annoying. I am going to take the color Seafoam in this palette here. And I'm going to spray my brush first. So I get a really heavy amount of it, and I'm going to pack it on the inner corner here. I'm just winging it, guys. I really have no idea what I'm doing, but you really can't mess up with makeup. Like, just have fun. Start packing it on the inner corner. I might add some of this color in there. This lime color. Why not? Let's go for it. That's from the Pat McGrath palette. Let's see what happens. Yeah, way more green. That's what we want. Okay, the Pat McGrath green color was way better than this other color, so I added more of that. And you can see it's just on the inner corner and it halos over the center of the eye here, and I think it's gonna look really cool. This is probably gonna turn out more sea monster than mermaid, but I'm okay with that. We're gonna roll with it. So I'm gonna pick up this color, which was so cool last time I used it. It is a shimmer with a shift, and I'm just gonna use my finger and very effortlessly, without any rhyme or reason, gonna pack it onto the outer corner and kind of drag it onto the high points of my cheek so we get that highlight as well. So ring finger into the powder and dusting it literally everywhere. Bringing it out here too. And I'm just kind of bringing it up and around my brow here. Just being very whatever with this color. I just think it's gonna look so, it fits the mold of what we're doing, so. Cool. I think I'm going to take that green color again and bring it right underneath here. And that might be all that I do with the lower lash line, but let's see how that looks. I do like that. So I am going to move on to mascara. I'm going to line my upper lash line with, this is Fenty Flypencil and Big Truffle. And I'm just going to line my upper lash line just so it has a bit more of definition and doesn't get lost in all the shimmer. And it'll make the lashes look a little bit thicker too. For mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift. Per usual, I love it so much. Lashes are on. This look is looking really cool. I did not expect to do what I just did, but we're gonna roll with it. And now comes the really fun part, which is adding the pearls. These are from Michael's Crafts, and they have sticky backs on them. So I'm just gonna use the sticky backs and place them on. But if you are going out or doing something, I would use a lash glue. The duo ones are really good to adhere the back of them. I've done that before and it works well and they stay longer. But since I'm not going anywhere, I'm just gonna use the sticky backs and place them on. So I'm gonna start with one eye and make some sort of pattern and then emulate the other eye. So here we go. So this is what I came up with. I like the pattern. It kind of shapes the eye a little bit. It almost looks like a 70s retro version of a mermaid because the shape that I did. I really love it though. And these sticky back things from Michael's actually work really well. They stay on pretty good. So this is the finished eye look, and we are going to move on to the rest of the face. For blush, I am going to do Glossier Cloud Paint in Dusk, and it's just a very nudie tan color, and I think it'll like bronze up the skin a little bit. I'm not going to add any bronzer. I kind of want it to look very ethereal and not too sculpted or anything. I just want to do blush kind of higher up here, and that it will kind of mold into our highlighter here. So that's what I'm going to do. Nice. It just looks like we were in the sun, like we were a mermaid tanning on a rock in the south of Italy. I don't know. That's where I wish I was. For highlighter, I'm going to use the same highlighter I used in the beginning to add to my tinted moisturizer, and that's just the RMS Living Luminizer. And I'm going to add that to the high points of the face, and I'm really gonna pack this stuff on. Like I'm really gonna pack it on, because the glossier our skin looks, the better. And kind of mold it in with the eyeshadow and the shadow we have up here. So everything looks seamless, there's no harsh lines. We still want it to look pretty. We don't want it to look like we slapped it on, you know, last minute. And I love it. It just looks very wet and glossy and beautiful. Nose, Cupid's bow, chin. And even that right there just beamed up our skin even more. I think it looks so awesome. Do you hear my dog crying? I forgot to do one thing on the eyes that I'm going to do really quickly. I'm going to line my lower lash line with a cream colored liner. I think it will just open up the eyes more and add that very dreamy looking eye. So I'm going to go ahead and do that quickly. See what that did? It just ever so slightly opened the eye and added that like dreamy quality to it, which I think is definitely the look we're going for. Okay, last step and we're done. This is coming together so cute. I'm so excited. For the lips, I'm not going to line them. I think they should just look very really seamless, and like I said, no harsh lines, nothing super defined. So I'm gonna use Givenchy's lip color, and this is Beige Indicant, whatever. Beige number 2. And I've loved this lipstick. It's such a pretty pink color, and it's gonna look so beautiful on the lips. Sunday. The lips are done. I love this color. I think it complements the whole look. I think it ties everything in. It's glossy, it's shiny, and it's perfect for our mermaid. This is the final look. I absolutely love the way it turned out. It's so fun to play with stuff and not have a total idea of what you want to do when you go into something. I knew I wanted to use these cute pearls from Michaels, and I knew I wanted to have something very ethereal and pretty. The use of the green was such a surprise for me, and it just encourages people to use what you have at home, play with color, and experiment, and you'll never know what you'll come up with. So I think this is such a cute look for any Halloween party you were going to in person or virtually, especially if you have a mask on. It accentuates the eyes. I think it's so fun and very wearable and easy to translate and very easy to do. So I really hope you guys have fun and you try this at home.